Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over all of my monthly manis for August 2022. I'm going to try to be quick, but I did wear 28 polishes throughout the month. Some of them were together in combinations, some were used to make designs and what have you. But altogether I used 28 of my colors, so this would have been really good if I were doing a project use up all my polish or try all my polishes, because I still have yet to do that, which I probably will in the future. But at this time, let's just look at all the beautiful manis I wore this month. This first one is a Nicole by OPI, and this was one of the Gumdrops textured collection. And it is super pretty. It is a pink jellyish kind of, with so many different hollow glitters. This one is called Candy is Dandy, and it is super pretty. This was an attempted wear. I say that because even 12 hours after applying this, thinking it was dry, it completely destroyed itself. I nicked it on something and multiple nails were destroyed, and I just was not gonna wait for it to dry again. Between coats, it felt like I had to wait over an hour, and that is just unheard of. So I think that this might have been thinned by somebody that I had gotten it from a destash. I just feel like maybe to revive an old polish, they maybe did a little extra. So I don't know about that one. Maybe I can leave it open for a while and see if it kind of dries up to a usable texture. I'm going to experiment with that, and if not, I might just chuck it, because I'm not going to put anybody else through the trouble of that, trying to destash it myself. This next one was a Dollish polish. This is Put That Cookie Down. And this is more of a holiday winter type polish. It is a white crelly with all these colored, shreddy, flaky type flakes, and it is from a holiday collection, so I wasn't really feeling it. I was looking at it and I'm like, oh, that kind of looks like confetti, and I was feeling it in the bottle. When I got it on my nails, I was kind of bored with it, and I hate to say that because it is such a beautiful polish. It just wasn't in season, and I've never been really an in-season polish wearer, but I felt that with this one. I really felt like it was more subdued and kind of meant for winter, so to kind of snazz it up and make myself like it a little more for this time, I put on this Sally Hansen Complete Manicure. These are just standard hollow squares, nothing else. This one is called Open Mica Night, and it is super flashy, so that's kind of what I did with that. And it didn't last very long. Most of my manis don't, but that was okay. It was really cute and fun while I had it. And this next one, I started with this by itself, and it's this kind of mint colored fresh paints, and this one is called Fresh Picked. It kind of matches my blankie that I made. Pretty close. But I liked this one by itself. But then for some reason I was like, oh, I feel like doing some nail art, and I just did a really simple drag chevron. I used these three. So the Sinful Colors is Per Punk, which was a hypnotic topper, but since it doesn't work anymore, I'm just using it like a regular polish. And the Insta-Dries are Mauve and Plummet, and Mauve spelled like the color mauve, it, and Plummet like a plummet, not the color plum, but since it is in the name, clever. It's a dark purple and I really like it. It's like way down here, so you know it's a nice one. And I kind of used those in a chevron pattern and then did a drag on them. That was really cute while it lasted. I probably would have worn it longer if it would have lasted longer, but it was cute. This next one is Violet Voltage from Sally Hansen, and as you can see, it has that bright purple shimmer in there. It's a really cute one, and I just went ahead and put little rhinestones with some decals. It was really simple, really cute though. Loved that one. That one was one of my longer wears. I got a few days out of that one, and again, would have worn that one for much longer if I could have kept it. I would have kept that for weeks. I was not getting bored of it, which I get bored of my polish super fast. By the second day, I'm usually like, oh, I'm ready to change this now. And that's why I just let them chip and do their thing, and I wash my dishes and whatever else, because I'd rather just change it. Usually, when I have something like this, I wish I didn't. I wish I would have done something to keep it a little longer, but that one was really fun, really cute. Definitely would wear something like that again. The next one is a Rogue lacquer, and it is Dustnado. You're really getting a nice shift on that one. You're getting a deep fuchsia. Excuse me. But that is really pretty. And I just did a couple black dots to give it like an outer space, otherworldly kind of feel. Definitely felt very alien-like, and I really liked that one. I would have kept that one for a long time as well. And that one wore for pretty long. Really nice, really nice. This next one is also a Rogue. I just did two Rogues back to back. I was doing a swatch video for it, and I just had to go ahead and do that a couple days at a time because I really enjoyed the polishes and I didn't want to take them off. This one is from the Chicago Trio. This one released for the Polish and Beauty Expo. And this one is called Wind in the City. Really pretty blue jelly with like golden shimmery flakes. Kind of lapis lazuli feeling. I felt like a crystal in the nails. Absolutely gorgeous. Loved that mani. This next one was a Linby Designs, and this was, I believe, a Polish Nook exclusive for like a holiday box, and it was a overpour on the Polish Nook's site. I just went ahead and grabbed this up. As you can see, it has different colors of pink and purple circle glitters, as well as those hollow sparkles shining in your eyeballs. And that is Slay All Day, which is a thermal, which is why there is so much transitional color photos of it and kind of footage of that one. Super loved that one. Really fun. I love thermals in the summertime. Loved that one. The next one, I was actually on the phone with a friend when I was trying to pick out a color to wear, and I just said, you know what, I'm having a hard time picking. I have so many colors I'd like to wear right now. Just tell me a color. And knowing my personality, they say puke green. I think. I go in and I find this splatter color, which is a vile slime swampy green, and it has yellow undertones, which weird green color. And this one is a Claire's polish. This one is called Graffiti, and it is from their Splatter Effect polish line. But if you look at that, it's got those bars and hex, and that kind of gives it that graffiti look. Kind of splattery paint look. But that one was really fun and really pretty. But but it was an absolute nightmare for removal. Even after soaking with acetone for a very long time, it was not coming off. The glitter removal was rough. I have Peel Base Coat on my to get list. Cannot do this one without it again. Absolutely awful for removal. Great color. Loved that I actually got a yellow jelly to build up without nail line. Really cool. Just can't do it without a helpful like glitter removal tool such as a peel off base coat. Definitely will be getting some of that. And this next color I'm absolutely in love with, but since I can't find it anywhere and I'm not going to be getting a replacement, I just want to finish it and be over it. I'm like so triggered that I can't find it and I can't find the brand. So even if I wanted more of their polishes in general, not going to happen. This is Capri Polish, and this is like from the 90s or something. It's really old and it's like halfway used up. It's like a metallic blue, but it does have that silvery kind of gold shimmer. It's really, really pretty, and I love it a lot, but I can't find it. I can't find the polish itself, the brand, and there was a label up here that had a really scratched off version of the name of what it might have been. As you can see, the name of the polish itself is extremely scratched off, nothing legible about it. So that's that, and I love it to death, but I am going to use this up as quick as I can. But it's so pretty. So pretty. I love those baby blue tones. This next one is another one of my ultra faves, and it doesn't have a name either. None of these polishes actually do. It is one of the Eye Glow minis. You can find these at the dollar store, but this is a yellow jelly. And it has those like iridescent green to blue shifty glitters in there, as well as glass fleck, and it just builds up so nicely and looks so pretty. And I don't have many yellow polishes that I like on my skin tone or that I feel look very good. So when I get one, I really cherish it, but when I get a jelly that builds up nicely that I can get opacity on, I also just fall in love. And this one hit both on the head, and I'm in love with it, and I'm halfway through this bottle. It's only a 5 ml, but I do have one backup, but this is like one of my summer staples now. The iridescent like flick shimmer iridescent glitters, when you're looking in the light, it's like a green to blue super heavy like glow coming off the nail, and I just can't even explain it to you how much I love this polish. So that was my yellow eye glow. And the next one is a Colores de Carol. This is probably my favorite green polish now. This is a avocado skin linear hollow color. And even in this kind of lower lighting, you can see all of that. When I push this up here, it's like above my ring lights, so it's a much lower light than way down here, which you can't see. But this is super nice. It's like a piney, it is like avocado skin green. They nailed it with this one, and it's called Wild Avocado. It's kind of got that olivey, piney, mossy kind of vibe, very foresty green, tropical, and it has a super, super strong linear hollow. And it's really shimmery just kind of on its own, and it's super glossy even though it's got those glitters, and it's really easy to remove even though it's got those glitters. Sometimes when you've got the hollow, they can like build up in a little plate of hollow since they're kind of like metallic. I don't know how to explain it other than it's like a little glitter shield, and you kind of have to do your thing to get it off, but this one was really easy, and I feel like the texture of the polish is kind of squishy. I hadn't really experienced that yet with even jellies, but this one has that like jelly, squishier, it's like soft, smooth, applies like butter. It's kind of hard to explain to you, but it's a really nice formula and it's a really nice color, and it's pretty much, yes, my favorite green now. I'm in love with it. The next one is one of my favorite jellies, and this is Tropical Punch. This is from the LA Colors Neon Jelly line. You can see I'm like a third through the bottle. I'm gonna have to get another one. But this is like one of the prettiest, like pinky red kind of color family polishes that I have. Don't really like those colors much, but this one is so vibrant on the nail. It glows and shines and totally looks like a jelly accessory, like the jelly sandals or jelly clips. Like I have one of those jelly clips in one of my footage pieces, kind of has me playing with one of my jelly clips because it looks kind of similar in color and texture to what it looks like. But I love how it looks outside. It absolutely shines. It does have those little iridescent glitters inside. It's just so nice. Love this one. The next one was a thermal polish, but I did put it over a regular cream because it actually shifts into clear, and I wasn't really expecting that, and I just liked it better over a cream is what I'll say. The only other picture that I can find of this polish, even, it looks really nice. It just didn't look very good on my nails, so I just went ahead and put first this julep blue, which is called Denver. Really nice blue tone, kind of robin zaggy, a little bit darker, almost turquoise, but not quite. I put that one under this Water Guardian Thermal Polish by Vanessa Molina, which is one of my absolute favorite indie brands. They're who got me into indies. Look at those absolutely beautiful aqua-y kind of flakes. This is an absolutely stunning polish. I wasn't sure what the thermal was when I got it, as far as the transition goes, because I got this from the polish pickup booth at the Polish and Beauty Expo, and it was kind of one of those chance it. You buy it, you have no idea what the thermal's gonna be, so I just went with it. I feel like it's mostly a summery looking, nice for the beach or the pool. If I just said peach, I meant beach. My goodness. But I like this one. Just not by itself, I don't think. Maybe it would look better on my toes? I don't know. I still have to play with this one a bit. But I think it looked really cute over something. So, nice as a topper for me. The next one, I went ahead and did a peach manicure after doing my swatches of peach comparison video, and I did my LA Colors gel. This is in the color Good Vibes, and it's kind of that cantaloupe-y peach kind of color. Really vibrant, bleached neon. Really in love with this whole line. But I went ahead and did this one and toned it down and gave it a slight bit of pink hue with this Nicole by OPI. It has a slight gold shimmer. This one's called You're an Angel. You can see that shimmer and shine. And I threw this over it as a topper because it is very sheer. And as you can see, very pretty. So I wore those two together and they rocked it. They were super cute and I really liked it for a summer manicure, especially kind of getting to the end of summer, trying to fit all my summer colors in. That was a really cute mani for me. The next one was my dip manicure for the month. I usually only do one or two. Before July, I did quite a few at the end of June because I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for my 4th of July mani. But this month, I only did one, and it was this kind of deal. I had gold streaks throughout, kind of looks water marbly, or excuse me, kind of looks marbly. And yeah, I had this on every nail. There is a video of me building these. I actually built these out of old press-ons, used them as tips, built onto that, and made a really cute, thrifty little manicure out of that, and absolutely loved getting another wear out of these tips. They were gorgeous and loved that. That lasted quite a few days. The next one is a Limby Designs. This is Milady's Prerogative. This is another linear hollow, and it is a foiled lavender or lilac, kind of purple, very light baby purple, and look at that linear hollow. This is super shiny and sparkly. I am in love with this one. So I went ahead and wore that one. That one is another one of my Polish Nook polishes. I did go ahead and wear all 4 of my Polish Nook polishes this month. So if you saw my swatch footage for the Polish Nook swatches, then you may have seen a couple of these polishes, such as that one. The next one I have is actually an OPI. I only have a couple OPIs in my collection, but this is a super old one, and this is called Ocean Love Potion. It's kind of one of those unicorny, harder to find polishes, and it is a really beautiful kind of sea glass blue, gorgeous, gorgeous polish with all kinds of shimmers in it, and it does have what looks to be like a glass fleck or like a white particle that gives it kind of a reflection. It's just so beautiful, very hard to describe, but I am in love with this one. I've been kind of using it sparingly, but gave that a mani. Love that one in summer. It's kind of got that like beachy vibe. It just makes me feel like the sea. It is. It's Ocean Love Potion, and that's exactly, it's really well named. It definitely has that like super juicy water vibe, and I'm in love with it. So Ocean Love Potion, you got me. The next one I wore was a kind of basic pink, but it does have a little bit of shimmer or sparkle to it. It's got like a, again, kind of glass fleck or like a white shimmer to it going on, and it is really light of a color, but very princessy, and really in love with this one. This one is another one of the iGlow Mini 5 milliliters from the dollar store, and I wish I had a double of this one, because when I'm out, I'm gonna be wanting more. I love this color so much, and such a great formula. And for a light color, it wasn't chalky, it wasn't like a weird formula to work with. Some of those lighter colors can have a bit of chalkiness, or they can dry slow, or they can be clumpy. They're really hard to get right. And for the price, this was such a blow, like a mind-blowing experience. I absolutely am just so in love with this polish, so much. I do love the iGlows very much. My next whole manicure was actually done with all iGlows, and it was that one first. I kind of just left that first manicure on. I brushed in the edges so to fill in all of the kind of tip wear, or if I had any chips, to fill that in. And then I went in on top and did what I like to call a dotacure, which is just a dot manicure. And I did that pink, and then I did 3 other eye glow. Ooh, sorry about that. Eye glow colors, which are just these 3. There's an orange, a green, and kind of a aqua-y, turquoisey kind of blue. And these are all UV reactive and blacklight reactive, and they're glowy and kind of neon shades and really pretty, especially coming up for Halloween. I love the look that it gives under the glow light, the black light. This reminds me of one of the PPU polishes coming out for September, actually, and totally loving the effect on that one. The next one is a sassy sauce polish, which I love this polish so much. When I'm done with it, I will be getting another one. This is called Kiss My Grass. This is a lime green jelly, but look at that shimmer. This is like red, pink, orange, yellow. Ridiculous shift. And then there's hollow on top of everything. As if this wasn't an absolutely amazing polish already, they went ahead and topped it off with some hollow. This is like so juicy. I definitely have filled my void for a good green. I've gotten some really good indie greens, and now I just feel like, oh, that's my favorite. That's my favorite. They're all my favorite because they're my favorite in that shade. I had another pine green, and this blows it out the water. And I have another lime green, but not with that shift. Not with that crazy shit. I mean, across the room, you can see that. So juicy, y'all. I love that one so much. And I wore it as long as I could. It's another one that I would have just kept on forever. Watching your hands do stuff, you get to see all those shifts. It is just so fun to play with and to watch. So I loved that one. And I'm sure you'll see it again throughout fall because it's kind of got those chartreuse, bright yellow green color and that orange, all those colors that shift through the fall. All those leaves are changing to yellow to orange to red, and that is what is in that bottle with that bright green glow. Absolutely gorgeous. You need that polish. If you like greens anyway, it is amazing. The last one that I'm still wearing right now is another Coloris de Carol. This one is another Polish Nook exclusive. This is Pure Imagination from the Willy Wonka collection. There is 2 more of this collection left on that site, and this is the only way that you can get this polish. It is a grape jelly. Just take a look at this. Is that not a party? We got yellow, we got red, we got hollow, we got red shimmer. I mean, this has got so much going on, and it's so fun, and I'm so in love with it. And I've been wearing it for a few days now, and I can't take my eyes off of it. Another great one. Another good purple in my collection. I might bring that into September, but I feel like I might bring it more out during spooky vibes, Halloween time, because those colors just feel spot on. It feels kind of Hansel and Gretel, kind of spooky, but kind of sweet, and I'm definitely feeling that vibe. So that'll be definitely coming back around in the near future. But I also kind of want to be sparing with it because I don't know if I'm ever going to see it again. I'm in love with it. I'm in love with it. So Another great one that I really, really loved wearing and definitely want to get on my nails again. So that has been all of my monthly manis. Let me just show you all of them kind of together so you can see all of those polishes. Well, y'all, that is all of them together. And that is everything I have been through in the month of August. And if you love these kinds of beautiful polish videos, go ahead and give me a like. Let me know that this is the content you want. If you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, you will make sure to never miss an upload. And until next time, friends, thanks for hanging with me.